Well, here's a book that I bought some years ago from a charity shop, I think it was, and probably in local town to me anyway. I can't actually remember buying it, but there you go. It was on the bookshelf rather. It's called Diary of a Rock and Roll Star. Ian Hunter, lead singer for Mott the Hoople. Now, this came out in 1974. You may recall there were several books that came out around about that time. One on David Bowie, and I think that was by a gentleman called George Tremlett. And he also wrote other books. I think there's one that he did on David Essex. Who else? I'm trying to think who else. Mark Bolan, all sorts of people anyway. I did have a couple of them years ago. I don't know what happened to them. I probably gave them away and never got them back anyway. But this must have been dirt cheap to buy when I bought it at Oxfam or wherever. I've always thought with Ian Hunter that he's a bit of a... He's not really given the credit that he deserves music-wise. David Bowie helped to save the band with getting involved with them and all the young dudes, and Roll Away the Stone as well. That was another great hit. But the weird thing is, I don't have one single Mott the Hoople album, track, nothing at all, which I find quite astounding, really. I seem to remember the other year that there was a sizable Ian Hunter box set that came out. You'll know out there anyway, and I'm sure there's been Mott the Hoople box sets, but I've just not ended up buying them or whatever. I think the Ian Hunter one was fairly pricey anyway, so it's probably gone out of print anyway. It says in the winter of 1972, Mott the Hoople, a group that made its presence felt for a number of years on the music scene, embarked on once more on tour of the United States. 1972 was an important year for Mott. Under the same management as glam superstar David Bowie, the group's popularity soared to new heights, and the vast American public was within its certain grasp. But that in 1972 tour was important for another reason. The group's lead singer, Ian Hunter, determined to keep a diary of events of the 5 weeks spent on American soil. The result is unique, a completely unpretentious insight into the lifestyle of today's pop stars. The title even caused Ian's toes to curl up with embarrassment, and he is still stuck on rock and roll sweepstakes. Still, the book remains a restrained analysis of the pressures and rewards that accompany success. This most competitive fields and a glimpse behind the glittering veil at the way the music industry really works. Diary of a Rock and Roll Star is vital reading for fans and indeed for anyone who has witnessed the extraordinary revolution in music over the past 10 years or so. Well, that's written in 1974, this. Granada Publishing. It says, Ian Hunter says here, this is a documentary about the band I'm in, Mott the Hoople. It covers the duration of a 5-week American tour, which I've just mentioned, in November and December of 1972. It was written as it happened, on planes, buses, and in cars, hotels, dressing rooms, anywhere I could put pen to paper. Sometimes I was tired, sometimes drunk, sometimes corny, high, and sometimes very down. For those of you who'd like to hear lurid tales of orgies and the like, forget it. They did it all rather sadly in the film Groupie. I'm not about to reveal things that can happen to anyone anywhere. Anyway, I'm a happily married man. So there you have it. On the back, it says, worshipped, hated, envied, exploited. Who are they, these rock stars? Ian Hunter, lead singer of phenomenal rock band Mott the Hoople strips away the glittering facade of the pop scene and lays the lifestyle bare, today's rock star on the line. And it goes on and on and on. It's not a thick book. You probably pick one up in a charity shop, etc., or online, eBay or something. And I always love his trademark big sunglasses. But I'm amazed that I've not got one recording of anything that they've done. It's quite astounding, that, isn't it? Anyway, if you're a big Mott fan or a big Ian Hunter fan, please, add a comment and let me know what's your favourite. Right, that's me off. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, tick a like, and if you're not subscribed, well, you should be subscribing now and not miss anything. Bye for now.